tips and tricks for an ayahuasca ceremony to go very, very, very deep. So let's get to it. I've done a lot of ceremonies over the past few years, and the people that I work with, they've probably done hundreds, if not thousands of ceremonies as well. And these are some men that I admire. And in conversation with them and through my own practice and exploration and study, I came up and I found out a few things that can make your difference a lot deeper, a lot more meaningful, and a lot more useful. So let's start. Number one, sit down always. A lot of medicine houses, they'll give you a mat, or they'll give you a hammock, or they'll give you space where you can really lay down and be comfortable. And that's beautiful, it's very cozy. But you've been sleeping a third of your life, and you come to drink medicine not to fall asleep. And this happens very, very often. The number one reason people don't connect is they fall asleep. The second reason is they don't prepare well. So imagine that God is coming to your place. Somebody tells you, hey, God is gonna walk into your house. The source of life, the creator, the divine, if you don't like the word God, source energy is gonna walk into your home. What do? You start cleaning the house. And when it comes, you're sitting properly, you're attentive. There's an active posture to receive whatever that energy may bring. You don't wait for God like this or half asleep. It will not come. So tip number one, as much as you can, always remain in a sitting position. Spine erect is the best. There's a lot of reasons for this. In yoga, they have studied that the spine is the structure through which we receive all the input from our body, from our nervous system, from externally. So when the spine is compressed, we close down our ability to receive things from the universe, from the cosmos, from nature. If your spine is comfortably erect, you're more likely to connect in an easier way. Tip number two, the placement of your hands matters a lot. I invite you to do this experiment as you're watching this. Just sit comfortably, spine erect. We're gonna share one big inhale and one big exhale. Now with your palms facing down, take a few breaths. Now whenever you feel ready, shift your palms upwards and take couple of extra breaths. If you paid enough attention, there's a shift that happens in your lungs as you breathe. There's more air that can be received when your palms are facing upwards. Your energy is also more still when you're facing down. In essence, your palms facing up put you in a more receiving mode. It allows you for a fuller breath and a fuller flow of energy. When your palms are facing down, it grounds you, it connects you, it allows the energy to move through your legs and into the earth. So tip number two, be mindful of the position of your hands. If you're feeling overwhelmed, place your hands down or hold them like this, because this completes a circuit and creates balance. So if you want to sit with your hands like this or facing down, that will ground you if you're having a very overwhelming experience. If your experience is too soft and you feel you can't understand anything or you're not getting anything, palms upwards, forehead a little bit up, and you will see that the information starts coming in. Now, tip number three, your intention is really, really, really important. Even if you've done this many times, it's important for you to have a clear intention, because as the medicine kicks in, you're already surfing a wave of exploration. And it will usually take you in that direction before it shows you something else. So from the moment that you go up to the shaman and you drink your cup, have an intention and give thanks for the realization of that intention as you drink the cup. Now your intention is to gain deeper clarity around your relationships. So as you drink the cup, you think and feel, thank you ayahuasca for bringing clarity and connection in my relationships. And you drink and you stay with that feeling, and you sit down, because you're not laying down, right? You sit down and you start reflecting on this. A lot of people drink the brew, and because it takes half an hour to an hour to kick in, they sit and they're looking around, who else is drinking, where's my friend, is somebody else feeling anxious? They start moving, they start drinking water, they're just thinking, did I connect? Did it hit me? Did I not? Should I go to the bathroom? Oh, at what time I'm gonna go home tomorrow? There's many thoughts that come. And the person, most people, they wait until the hour has passed and the medicine kicks them, and the medicine connects with them for them to focus on their journey. What this does is that it creates a very rough experience where you're distracted and suddenly, boom, you're in a different depth of experience. And this can be overwhelming. However, if you sit down and from that moment, I want to connect better in my relationships. I want to have more clarity, and you start exploring them. Okay, why am I asking that? Oh, I feel a little bit frustrated about my girlfriend. Why is that? Because she's not the way that I would want her to be. Oh, so I'm trying to control her perhaps. Or how is she that I don't like? Or maybe she's too violent and volatile. What does it remind me of? Wow, maybe my mother was like that. See, you start doing an exploration. The medicine is already within you, and if you pay enough attention from the moment you drink the cup, you have a connection that is very, very subtle. However, if you start going through this process of self-inquiry, meditation, if you do that, or mild meditation, you will see that you start having soft insights, and as the medicine starts kicking in, it takes you in a wave where that gets amplified and more clear. So I will say these are 3 of the best tips and tricks that I've found that will allow you to make the most out of a ceremony. Number 1, sit properly. You come here to do some work, be proactive about it. Only when the sun comes up and the ceremony is over, you lay down. Other than that, you're here to learn, you're here to grow. You're here to receive something that is sacred. Do not receive it in a slouched position. Number 2, be mindful about the placement of your hands. They may close you down. Same with your legs. They may close you down, or they can open you up to a fuller, deeper experience. Number 3, have a clear intention and surf that intention on your own before you take the medicine and as soon as you take it. So the takeoff is a lot more smooth. And so that if you do it like this, very often what you want is the first thing that is addressed during the ceremony. And the plant will give you what you need. But for a lot of people, because they're distracted, the plant gives them what they need, and some questions that they came with remain unanswered. And you want to take care of both, because why not? I hope this was useful. Once again, please like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer. And if you're thinking to sit with the medicine and this is your first time, or even if you sat in other places and want to try Yahe, which is the Colombian medicine, happens to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest brew, or ways in which ayahuasca is made. You're welcome to join us. Find the link to our website and upcoming retreats. We have different durations, different pricing for all people. I hope to see you here.